LeBron James is entering year 22, but he still feels like he's got something left in the tank. Last season at age 40, LeBron averaged 8.8 assists, good for first in the league, 27.8 points per game, finishing top 10. The Lakers, however, finished 8th in the West, had a first-round exit from the playoffs. Now, on Lakers Media Day, LeBron was asked about his expectations heading into the season, and he had this to say. Quote, I don't have any expectations, and that's unfair to put any expectations on us right now. The only thing that we can count on each other is how we come to practice and come to work every day. And look who we have joining us today, Iman Shumpert in the house. And you have a new show coming out on ESPN Plus, Taking One for the Team. We'll get into that shortly. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to dive right into this, though. Okay. Your comments from your former teammate, LeBron James. Thoughts on what he had to say? No expectations for the Lakers.
Yeah, I think that LeBron is exceptional in identifying how to use his team, how to motivate his team, and I think that he's not going to make an assessment on it until he sees a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months of how they gel together before he knows what to do. I've watched and been a part of teams that he'll say we're one piece away, or we need to get better in this. If we execute this and get better on this end of the floor, then we'll be in this position. So I think that he does this every year. He never really sets any expectation on anything unless he's got the exact same team, which he does not. They've added some pieces. They've added his son. They've added a new coach. So I'm excited. I know everybody else is excited, but I think it's pretty fair what he said.
Hold up. First of all, it's good to see my boy Shump. Good, been a long time. Love this brother right here, doggy. We go back years, man. They got a lot of love for this brother. Let me tell you something right now. Shump is a nice guy, very real, very authentic, very diplomatic in this particular moment, and sitting in my chair being diplomatic. We'll talk about that another day, Shump. We'll talk about that another day, Shump. You're supposed to let it all out now. Here's the deal. You're right, because when he brings up LeBron, it is fair to say that LeBron wants to evaluate his team, and then, all right, I'll make an assertion thereafter. My only pushback with LeBron on what he said is, I don't want to hear that. You got a new coach. You know how he got there. That's LeBron right there. You understand? J.J. Redick. He was here with us. Now you get
your hands over there with J.J.
I ain't mad at it. I think JJ's a brilliant mind. He's a friend of the show. He's a friend of mine. I'm rooting for him. I want him to be successful. I will never root against JJ Redick. So I'm wishing him nothing but the best, okay? But you understand, you did the podcast with him first. You got to, now all of a sudden he's the Lakers coach. All right, fine. You see the personnel that y'all got in there. You wearing a Laker uniform. This ain't the Cleveland Cavaliers, even though y'all won a chip together in Cleveland. This ain't the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is the Lakers. It's the Lakers. What do you mean ain't no expectations? Let me tell you something. How you think Laker Nation feel about that? I want to hear that. They want to hear that. We'll see.
I've never been a part of Laker Nation. I've never been a part of Laker Nation.
There we go. You in LA enough, though. You in LA enough, though.
I can't imagine a Laker fan feeling like they're going to put pressure on this team.
Well, what I'm saying is this.
We started with saying he's on his 22nd season.
Let me get, I'm going right there. I'm glad you went there for me. His 22nd year. LeBron's phenomenal. Mount Rushmore, top 2 all time as far as I'm concerned. He's that dude. I don't want to feel, and it's just a feeling, I don't want to feel like it's one of those situations where no matter what we do, I'm going to go out, I'm going to drop 25 to 27 tonight. I'm going to do my job. And if we don't do something, we don't do something. Nah, you that great. Anthony Davis is that great. There is nothing wrong with the Lakers having some expectations. I'm just saying. I mean,
I don't think he said that. He didn't say he was going out here to lose. I don't remember that quote.
He's never said that. He never has.
He's basically saying don't put any expectations on us too early. We don't know what's to come of this yet.
Now, you know what expectations are. Ain't nobody got early expectations. Nobody give a damn about October and November.
Matt, don't you get it?
I am going to get it. When you play for the Lakers, there's always some expectations. When you play for the Lakers, when you play for the Lakers, there's always some expectations because of their history.
Yes.
You got to understand. There's also expectations, Iman, for the Knicks, This is a very interesting trade they made. They took $200 million in salary. He shoots a lot of threes. Finch, for whatever the reason, loved Randall. You can't blame Rose for making this trade.
You're talking about bringing Cat.
Bringing Karl-Anthony Towns. But now this team is going to have real expectations. Everybody thinks they could basically beat the Celtics and, you know, maybe threaten them to win the conference. What you're thinking about what the Knicks did.
I don't know about everybody.
Oh, Knicks fans do.
I'll say this. Cat, Brunson, I love that on paper. Like, that's awesome. I don't love that at the end of the game in the playoffs. Like, it's not scary enough. There's got to be some player that can go off by himself in the playoffs. Me being a part of the playoffs for years, I just know a pick and roll calls for adjustments, tags, rotations. The hardest thing to beat is knowing exactly what's coming, and it's an ISO, and there's nothing you can do but watch. We all have to sit here and watch and hope he misses that ISO. And I'm not against Cat or Brunson. I like both of them as players. I don't think that at the end of a game they could go back and forth like that. And if they are able to do that, I'm going to be excited to watch it. I like them on paper. At the end of a game, I would take my chances saying, yes, I will guard Brunson and we will rotate on Cat.
Shump, I will tell you this. I totally agree with you, totally. But I will say, Brunson made a whole bunch of people look like liars last year. Like we didn't. I'm saying, did we expect to see what we saw from Brunson? Was phenomenal last year. He was an MVP candidate last year. We didn't expect to see that.
Expectations though.
Say what?
We doing expectations or wins?
Oh wait a minute. We can't compare expectations for the Lakers compared to that of the Knicks. The Knicks who haven't won a title since 1973. I mean, we can't compare the two.
Now the
Come on, Shump.
Now the expectations come out?
I'm just saying that it ain't the same. You need to stop that, Shump.
When it's your team, it's a different deal.
Just because everybody else didn't see Rick Brunson being able to play, y'all know his dad. We know his dad. We know that boy could play. We saw him play before.
The brother could ball.
Oh,
the brother could ball. But he could ball.
But in the playoffs,
but it ain't LeBron.
Harder.
It ain't Ant-Man. It ain't LeBron. It ain't somebody like that. Come on, that's a little different.
Yeah. But that's why I said at the end of the game, it scares me because he's a little undersized to be having the ball and having to put that much responsibility on him to score it at that size. You know what I'm saying? That's been the problem in the history of all point guards that are quote unquote undersized. If they're a scoring guard, you got to be able to score that thing at the end. Like,
we even saw it with Kyrie last year.
Do you agree?
We even saw it with Kyrie last year in Boston when Jaylen Brown was guarding. We saw that. I get you. I understand that. But here's the remedy to that. Cat is going to have to hit them damn threes more so than he did in the playoffs last year. That's what he's going to have to do. Okay. He got to have that.
You're asking a big man to hit threes for you for the win.
No, he shot 41% from three last year. He's a career 39.8% shooter from three-point range. That's awesome. Not a big ask for him.
That's awesome, though. That's awesome. It's just that's what you're asking for to win the playoffs. You're asking for your big man to shoot the best, and that's strange to me.
Are they the second best team in the conference?
Huh?
Are they the second best team in the conference right now?
Third.
You going to put it behind Philadelphia?
Yes.
Where?
You would?
I don't think I would.
Because of Embiid. One leg, the man averaged 35 in the postseason. Joel Embiid, a healthy Joel Embiid, hell yes. You looking at me like that for
year
sure.
After year, I don't think Philly. Year after year, I just don't think that Philly's shown that. Like,
because he ain't healthy all the damn time.
Embiid.
I don't know. I might have to give them second. I like them on paper a little better than I like Philly.
And the Bucks would be fourth.
Yeah.
I'm not as thrilled about the Bucks as I once was.
Or Indiana. But the Knicks arguably should get to a conference final, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drew Holiday leaving the Bucks kind of
hurt him.
That really bothered me as far as being a fan of the Bucks. I really liked him there and thought he was the nucleus, like part of their nucleus.